everyone, it's Mindy and Whitney, who never cooperates, like ever. She doesn't ever want to get in front of the camera. But welcome. You only got 7 games here today. We should get through the video here pretty quick. You guys, I am loving someday baseball, so that's what we got for today. Super pumped about that. And here comes Juno with her Milwaukee Brewers ball. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. But before we do, I forgot. Let's go ahead and like and subscribe. Click on that bell to get the latest notifications. Also, if you are new to the show, welcome. We're glad you made it. What this is my baseball model. I go ahead and track all of the analytics, right? It's my brain on paper on how MLB games are won. And then from there, we compare those plays. We track them all 5,000 this season. And then, of course, we go ahead and compare those to the Vegas opening lines because these guys are really smart. They've been doing this a really long time. So we know when Vegas sets the odds at this number, there's a certain reason. So we know if our variance is sitting there at this, then we know we should hit this often, right? So that's what we do is we give you guys the variance, right? Our confidence factor on all of these plays. Yeah, there we go. And then if you want some of the Mindy plays, they're over at ogcappers.com. And I go a little bit further where we go ahead and take it via an index factor, right? So actual true dollars that you win instead of just victories, right? So there's always like that kind of stuff that goes on. We track all of the buckets. All right, well, no sense in boring you guys anymore about all of this. Let's go ahead and get to it here. All righty, let's get started. Oh, as soon as we get Whitney out here, she's being crazy. All right, Whitney, see ya. All right, here we go. We're starting off here with the Athletics versus the Mets at Citi Field. We have Spence on the mound, 2.78 over his last 5, 4.33 this season versus Quintana. He has a 3.97 ERA over his last 5. Been staying pretty steady here over the season at 4.1. Right now, the Athletics offense, they're the ones capitalizing on opportunities. They're scoring 5.58 runs over their last 5. The A's offense is 4.5% higher than their season average in batting average. Mets are also right now 9.5% lower in all of those offensive impact categories, things like runs scored, batting average, on base, all that kind of good stuff. Mets offense only batting 204. Yuck. And right now, the Athletics, they're scoring 2.33 runs more than the Mets over their last 5. The A's offense is up 7.2% over this Mets team. Let's take the A's here on the money line versus the slumping Mets team. We'll take the plus money. I got them winning 4-3 at 57.5%. All right, second game of the day is going to be Miller versus Maeda. It is our text play of the day. All you got to do is text the word win, WIN, to 223-203-1821, and we will shoot this play over to you. This is our second highest on the board. This way you always have a play in your back pocket. It comes in at 73.3%. So if you like this one, you will go ahead and just send me the text. Let's do it. All right. Next up, Dodgers versus Brewers. Flaherty coming over to the Dodgers, 2.31 ERA over his last 5. Doing well this season, 2.97 versus Myers. He's doing exceptionally well here too, 1.66 ERA over his last 5, 2.79 this season. It's kind of coming down to the Brewers not scoring much. They haven't been able to muster much versus this Mets team. They're averaging 1.5 runs less than the Dodgers over their last 5 games here. The Dodgers offense is up 3.4%. They're also 11.2% higher on all of their offensive impact categories: run scored, batting average, on base, slugging, all of those kind of things. The Brewers offense, they're only hitting a 210. That's not good enough to beat the Dodgers, that's for sure. Dodgers are actually up 10.7% more than the Brewers here offensively. So let's go ahead and take the LA Dodgers again on the money line. I have this one a 3-3 statistical tie, but this one comes in at 62.3. So there is some rounding involved there. You guys know that. All right, the Braves and the Dodgers. We have Fried on the mound. He's been not doing great in the short term. 9.72 over his last five, 3.56 overall for the season versus Webb. Now, he, on the other hand, has been doing well over his last 5 games. 2.76 ERA, 3.32. I think this one is just going to come down to right now. Webb is doing better in the short term. I mean, there's not been much offense, but suddenly, look, we have this coming in at a 5 spot for the Giants. We'll see how that goes. But we'll take the Giants here on the money line. When they're sitting at minus 118 with our variance, they hit at 64.3% of the time. All right. It is Hauk versus Eflin. This should be a good one. It's our VIP play of the day. It is our highest variance on the board, coming in at 73.4. So if you want this one, all you got to do is get yourselves over to our multi-capper site, ogcappers.com, where you can go ahead and find the OG Capper VIP account, right? And you can go ahead and get this play right here, the best of the best. You can also find our other hot cappers that are there. You can see what they've been doing over the short term, the 24-hour clock, 7-day, or 7-day, 30-day, and of course, season long. But you guys, make sure you go ahead when you purchase and use the promo code OG20 to save you 20% off all of your purchases. All of our pick packages are profit guaranteed. So if you go ahead and get this play and it doesn't hit, you get credits back to your account, because we want to make sure that you have a good experience here. So make sure you check us out. Let's do it. All right. Next up is going to be the Nationals versus the Phillies. We have Parker on the mound for the Nationals, 3.54 ERA, 3.83 this season versus Wheeler. He's a little bit elevated, but it's barely. 3.12 over his last five, 2.78 this season. Nationals offense, they've been kind of capitalizing, and then suddenly this Phillies team, I don't know what they're doing. They're hitting like 209. Like, this is unacceptable, if you ask me. The Nationals offense is actually scoring about 2.5 more runs than the Phillies over their last 5 games here. The Nationals offense has been averaging 8% higher than this Phillies team right now. So let's go ahead and take the Nationals on the run line. I have a statistical tie here, 4-4, but it comes in at 61.4%. We'll take the plus 1.5 here versus the Phillies. Next. All right, the Twins and the Rangers. We got Bailey Ober on the mound, 1.29 ERA over his last 3.52 this season versus Bradford for the Rangers. Not so good in the short term, 7.59 over his last 3.6 ERA here this season. Twins are hot. They've been averaging 6.43. I mean, until the final game of the series versus the Royals, of course. But the Twins bullpen haven't been great. 4.76. That's what they've been allowing here in the short term over their last 5. Twins offense, they're scoring 1.5 more runs than their season average. And of course, the Twins offense, they're actually 16 points higher, 16% higher than their average of their offensive impact categories. Let's go ahead and get this one over the total. I have the Twins winning it 6-4, but our better play on the board is the 59.6%. Let's take the over total. All right. See, I told you it was going to be short. Easy day today. Easy. All right, you guys. Hey, thanks again for watching. I appreciate all of you guys. We will catch you back tomorrow. WNBA starts back up. I'm trying to get a video together for that. I haven't been able to do it yet. So hopefully soon. But we do have other cappers that are out there giving you picks on the WNBA. You can check out Solo. He has some plays. And of course, you can check out Bo's video series. I think Tiffany might have something for you as well in the WNBA. So make sure you check those out in our shorts section. All right. Peace out, you guys. Bye-bye.